Alright guys, welcome back to 10 Cannons Up. This is the player review. This one here is for the Arsenal women team. Arsenal played West Ham ladies today. And here we go.
With a gooner on the sofa, whatever the camera can see, we can see.
Alright, so it was a nice little victory, 2-1. Got a little sticky in certain parts of the game, but we came out champions as always, and we are the defending champions. First season of the game, West Ham down 2-1. Lovely. Alright, so let's get into these layers ratings. Okay, first up, goalkeeper. I pronounce her name Zenenberger. She was a little shaky. I'm going to give her a 6. I'm going to give her a 6 because towards the end, literally I'm talking 90th minute, maybe even 91st, they got one crazy free kick that wasn't a free kick. The referee said it was a pass back. It wasn't. It literally just hit the defender and then she blocked it off and the keeper picked it up, but they got it. But the keeper did a great save to the point where they actually brought on another defender just to make sure that we had to fill up the whole goal while the keeper ran out. And if it weren't for her little flick to hit the bar and go over, that was going in, no question. It was going in. So I'm gonna give her a 6. It was gonna be a 5, but that last minute save, beautiful. Needed that. So you get 6 cannons up, darling. 6 cannons. Okay, next up, Maya on the right, talking defense here. So right back, Maya did good, did very good. Actually, I'm gonna say you did very decent. You did decent. It was up and down, you trapped back, you caught a booking early, which, as everyone knows, when you catch a booking early, especially in defense, it leaves everyone a little bit shaky. But thankfully, no one was really coming down your side, threatening that much. So I'm going to give you 6 cannons. 6 cannons up. Okay, who's next? Debutant. Gonna have a hard time pronouncing this word. Her name is, she came from Dortmund. I'm trying to explain without saying her name. She came from Dortmund. Schleichenberg. Sorry if I got that wrong, but she came on. She didn't have the best debut. She also got booked early, and I don't know why it wasn't really needed to be booked in the first place. It wasn't a booking. So that for her, it was a free kick, but it wasn't a booking. But she got booked, but then she was not creating, not making the best moves, the best actions. She wasn't doing too well. So I'm going to give her, for her debut, sadly, sorry darling, it's your debut, I'm going to put it down to nerves and everything. You get 4 cannons. 4 cannons on your debut. Yeah? Maybe next week, next game, you'll do better. I hope you do better. Yeah? Just calm down. You need to just chill out a little bit. You did okay in parts, but as a whole, yeah, it weren't the best of debuts. 4 cannons. Next, BT. Another one. Come on, man. You didn't have the best start to the game. The ending was okay and the middle was decent. So BE, you get 5 cannons up. 5 cannons up. Sometimes I wasn't sure if it was you or if it was Beck. That's what I'm gonna call it now, Beck. If it was you or if it was Beck that was messing up, because even the goal, sorry, let's go back to Beck. She was one of the reasons why they scored that header. Get me? She wasn't going in. She wasn't in enough. So yeah, but back to BE, she messed up a little bit. She was taking time. It's like she was playing in the park. She was playing with friends. It's not a friendly. This is a league game and 3 points are on the line. You get me? There was a man on calls happening and she was just there. Easy, like, no, play the game. Get me? Be on your toes. So for that, you get 5 cannons, BE. 5 cannons. I expect much better from you. Get me? Much better. I want no less than a 7 from you for the rest of the games. Unless you're injured or something. But today you get 5 cannons. 5 cannons. Okay. McCab. That's how I'm pronouncing it right. Scottish international on the left side. She did good. She did very well. She did decent. She was the best defender I think, on the field today from even both sides. So for her, she's going to get a 6. I might push it up, 6.5. 6.5 cannons. Can I do that with my fingers? 6.5. She's getting 6.5 cannons. So she did decent, but she was the best defender on the field. It's just, it wasn't the greatest of defensive shows, shall we say. Yeah? Alright, defense out the way. Williamson, lovely girl. Did good. You did good. Nice, decent. Straight up and down. I haven't got much to say. You get a 7. 7 cannons. 7 cannons. Nicely. You did well. Get me? You was there. You tried to protect the back as much as you could. Get me? They weren't really up to their usual standards, but you did well. Appreciate you, darling. Okay, next up. Rod. Yeah, another debutant. And guess what? She scored on her debut. Salute to you, Kineret. Get me? Nice little goal. I appreciate that. I was making noise all over the place. So thank you for that goal, and congratulations for scoring on your debut. Well done to you. Welcome home. Welcome to the team. Welcome. Welcome. For that, you get a 8. Giving you an 8 because you worked, you was up and down, and you scored. Lovely. 8 cannons up for you, my darling. 8. Okay, Miss Little. Not so little. Get me? She controlled that midfield. She controlled that midfield straight up and down. Obviously, everyone gets a challenge. Everyone everyone concedes fouls, but she controlled that midfield. Definitely the best midfield on the pitch today. So for that one, you get 8, but I'm gonna push it to 0.5 for controlling. You know what I mean? You get that 0.5. It wasn't the most sexiest of controlment, but it was control. You was the one out there. Every time you got the ball, I was like, give Little the ball. Give her the ball, let her go. So 8.5 cannons for you. All right, there we go. The front 3. Start off with my princess. Yeah, out on the left. Start off with my princess DVD, Miss Danielle Van Donk. You had so many opportunities to bury West Ham. That opener, oh my God. There was one where she should have just tapped it in, but it just went up. But as I said on my Instagram stories, Aubameyang has done the same thing. So if we're judging, we've got to judge. You get me? And Aubameyang is world class. He is just world class differently. So, and so is DVD. She is world class, a world class international. So with that, I'm just gonna keep it. Our shirt numbers, darling, you get a 7 because you was defending, you were making challenges. It's just the chances that you had, you didn't take. That's the only downside to your game. So that's why you don't get an 8 or a 9. You know what I mean? So you get 7 cannons up. Okay, let's go to the other side. Evans, making runs. She was busy putting the crosses in, making her challenges. Very, very decent game. I'm going to give you, it's rather between a 6 and a 7. So let's just go right down the middle. I'll give you a 6.5. You did very well, very decent, but nothing too wow and nothing too like, what the hell? You did very, very well. Nice, decent performance. Let's just try and up that for the next one, yeah? 6.5 cannons, darling. How did I do that last time? Like this, yeah? 6.5. Okay. Mead. Miss Mead, right down the middle. Yes, sir. And she scored a goal. Get me? Can't say nothing. When a football player puts the goals in, what can you say? That's her job. That's what she's there for. So shout out to you. Thanks for scoring that goal. We needed it. She scored the opener. I give her a 8. 8 cannons out of 10. Thank you. You did well. You could have done better. I know you to be better. So let's keep this going, guys. We started off with 3 points. Let's keep it pushing. Well done. Okay, so let's move on. Who we got next? 2 subs. That's Jordan. Jordan came on. I was so glad when she came on. I wanted her to come on literally dead on half time, but she didn't come on. Joe waited a little while for her to come on, but she came on. Bam! Number 8 on her back. That's Ian Wright's number. It's my favourite player. Get me? She came on, did her thug fizzle. Love Jordan, man. She always comes on and shows out. So for her, for the little time that she had on there, she can't get more than a 7. So I'm going to give her a 7 because she was on her game and she was focused. Love that. Appreciate you, Jordan. I hope you start next game, man. We need you in there. Hope you start next game. You get 7. And also, who I put in my starting lineup, in my predictions, who I put up, another sub was Louise Quinn. The Quinn. That's what I call her, because she's the Quinn. Get me? She reminds me, even though she's a defender, she reminds me of Carnu. Just because they're tall, and Vieira, just because they're tall, that don't mean that ball control ain't something that boy, you know, short little people are mostly drawn into. You know what I mean? Coutinho, Messi, them type of small man. Iniesta, you get me? Once you're small, it's like low center of gravity and the ball just sticks to you for some reason. You get me? If we're gonna talk women, DVD, that's another one. Once she gets the ball, it's like it sticks to her and she's gone. You get me? Miss Little, same thing. But Quinn, she was up there, man. She come on literally as what I was talking to you about the goalkeeper, when we had to put literally everyone on the line. That's when Joe made that sub, brought on Quinn. Get me? Bring that height in. You get me? So no one's getting that ball. Get me getting that ball in. You ain't getting that ball past Quinn. So for her, I'm gonna give her. She came on. She did nice and decent. I'm gonna give her 6 cannons. Yeah. I wish she was starting. I really like Quinn. I wish she was starting. She should start. Get me? What else is there? Who else is there? That was all the subs. Let's do referee. Did not appreciate the referee at all. But I think this is something that the women's game is gonna have to warm up to, grow into. You know, like how we have our problems with our male referees in the men's game. The women are gonna have to get used to. Sometimes the referees in the women's game is just way off. They got something about stay right here while I write this out. Get me? Some traffic warden type thing. Stay right here. Need to get back into position. You get me? Because a quick free kick could be taken. Anything could happen, and you got them running off. Come back. What, man? Jeez, hurry up. Oh, what? That was happening a lot. But for me, the referee gets a standard. She did a couple of stuff that was like, why are you booking either side? Like, why are you booking? It's not a foul. Or why are you even stopping it? It was a collision. Let that roll, man. You get me? Don't treat these women like little girls. They're not little girls. Let's play football, man. You get me? So for that, the referee gets between a 4 and a 5 cannon. So let's just call it what it is. Yeah, a 4.5. That's what she's getting. Nothing bigger than that. I'm not even gonna include the linesmen because they didn't really do nothing, spot nothing. And it just hit me that the ladies don't have VAR, do they? Equals pequals my backside. But anyhow, that's that. Who else? Supporters, lovely, singing the songs. There's always like that one lady that I can hear. When I went to the game last, it's the same voice. She's the loudest one there. Big up to her alone, she gets 10 cannons. Yeah, the others who are a little bit quiet only made noise when it was like a goal or a foul or something like that. You might get like a 4, 3, 4. But to that lady there who was the loudest, who made noise, she gets 10. She gets 10 cannons. You get me? That's what you call support. Get me? Red on me! Red on me! It's Joe's army, baby. You get me? We got Emery's and we got Joe's. Who else? Is that all we got? Yes. And my woman of the match. Get me? I'm calling it man of the match because they're not men. The woman of the match for me is Little. Kim Little. She gets it, as I said, in her personal rating. She controlled that there. That centre circle was hers. Yeah, it was hers. Straight up and down. Got the ball, gone. She was off. She was off. So, Miss Little, you get woman of the match. Salute to you, darling. Alright guys, so that is the end of my player rating. 10 cannons up for the Arsenal ladies, Arsenal women versus the West Ham ladies. Nice 2-1 victory. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out, I'm going to put the 2 goals that we scored at the end of this, because I filmed it. So I'll put 2 goals at the end of this. Check that out. Yeah, actually, knowing how YouTube works and all that, you might have to visit my page, my Instagram page, to see the goals, because I don't want this video to get blocked. So head over to my Instagram, that's Karma. Shit, that's wrong. Head over to my Instagram, which is Guna on the Sofa, and I shall see you soon. Stay blessed.
Gooner on the sofa, proud of North London, gotta represent. And I'ma tell you one thing, watching games live always brings me closer, but I would rather watch at home on my sofa. Yeah, chance is the name, football is the game, Gooners all day.
Support the Gooner on the Sofa. Follow on Instagram or Twitter. Bring lots of love, plenty of banter, or be blocked.
Oh!